Welcome, everyone. Good morning, wherever you're watching from. Thank you so much for all those that are very anticipatory this morning. It's going to be an exciting one, and I'm really happy to be with you this morning. Please just tell me where you're watching from this morning, this beautiful Friday morning, wherever you're watching from, the city, the town. I'm really excited this morning. So please just let other people know in the house because we are ready to roll. This is really awesome. This is really fabulous. So let's let other people know wherever they are because it's going to be really pumped up this morning. So tell me where you're watching from, and I believe you are all there. Thank you so much. So have someone saying I'm watching from Abuja. I'm just gonna give guys a couple of minutes, just for us to have this moment now to know where you're watching from, and tell me what are you looking for in this section. That would be great. That would be great. That would be great. I'm really excited. This is beautiful. This is amazing. Wonderful. Thank you so much for all this. Mary is already wake up. Solomon, I see you guys. This is amazing. Oluwadamilola, fantastic human beings. This is great. Esther, Pat Nelson. Woo! We have some guys in the house. We are excited. This is beautiful. This is really beautiful. I'm happy for you guys. And I know that it's going to be epic today. It's going to be really wonderful today. So let's just prepare to get engaged, get excited, because I know that something is coming your way. And I'm super excited. I'm super pumped as well to deliver this content. Okay. For those in the house that are just here, I'm just gonna play a video very quickly just to introduce myself and just to let you know that it's gonna be really beautiful, and I'm looking forward to what we are doing today. So you can see that we are having an awesome time today developing your emotional intelligence for building better relationship. Developing your emotional intelligence for building better relationship, and I'm looking forward to this amazing. Thank you so much. We have Oluwadara from Lagos. Yes, we have Solomon from Abuja. Okay, and then we have Godwin from River State. Woo, that's exciting. That's really my state. Hallelujah. I'm really excited. Okay, great. So yeah, absolutely. So this is going to be quite a very interesting and practical section, and I'm hoping that you are ready to take on board a lot of things. So what I just want to say is that while with this is going on, I really want you to get engaged with this, and I want you to you know highlight few things, share some thoughts about this, give some hearts, okay? Because I know that this moment is for you, and I'm really looking forward to seeing you do great things with what is about to happen. So let me introduce myself by playing a video for you guys, and then we will crack on because I'm super excited for this. Let's go.
Limitless Life Pro is a knowledge-based academy for those who want more from their lives than just leaving it to chance. Within our academy, we focus on taking action daily to move you closer in realizing your goals, purpose, and dreams in life. Our mission is to empower, motivate, educate, help, and inspire people to live satisfied and fulfilled lives. Through focused collaboration with our experts in the fields of entrepreneurship, wealth building, fitness, leadership, relationships and family life, and spiritual life, we are able to provide you with the knowledge to transform into the best version of yourself. Limitless Life Pro Academy is founded by Chindah Chindah, an author, transformational and motivational speaker, a life and relationship coach, entrepreneur, husband, father, and youth leader. Limitless Life Pro Academy. I can, I will. No limitation.
Fantastic. Thank you so much for watching the intro. And I think that is very clear. This is provided by Limitless Life Pro Academy, a powerhouse where we want you to exceed more than your yesterday. And as part of this lockdown challenge, it's important for you to know that you are special, you are amazing. And I believe that God wants you to exceed whatever you think you've achieved, whatever you think you've become, whatever is your ambition. Every single day, you need to achieve and get better and better. And the section we are talking about today is an incredible section which I'm really passionate about, because for you to rise, for you to go from A to B, for you to become a better human being, for you to become a better empathic human being, and for you to see other people as human beings, and for you to understand other people better, whether in your family, in your work, in your school, in your business, in your relationship with opposite sex, whatever it is that you're involved in human interaction, intrapersonal or intrapersonal or interpersonal relationship, it's important for you to master what we are talking about today. Every successful person that you know, every successful people that you've heard about, every significant thing that happened in life, it's important to know that it is not achieved single-handedly. Look at when you were born to this earth. You were carried by a woman for 9 months. You came out by the support of midwives and nurses, and then by all the hospital medical staffs. And in the process, you came back home, supported by a father, a mother, brother, sister, uncle, nephew. And then you begin to go to school, and then your teachers are there. Some of us are still in school, some of us are finished. Every day in your life, because we are social beings together. We're a social being. And because we're a social being, it's important and it's relevant for us to understand that we need to engage with other human beings. We need to get involved in other human beings' life on a daily basis, because you don't win by yourself. You win with others. Obviously, positive others, optimistic others with better emotions that is well aligned with your vision, goal, and ventures, if that makes sense, right? So we need each other to succeed. We need each other to move ahead. We need each other to become incredible. I want to give an example of, Jesus Christ. Think about this. I mean, Christ came as a human incarnated to earth, and then he died. But think about this. There was no way he would have been able to accomplish everything he did without the support of the 12. He needed the 12. And that is why before he started even doing anything, he got to get the 12 together, commission them, train them, prepare them, and then they work together to achieve this incredible movement called Christianity and life transformation on earth. Think about anybody in your life that you have ever known, you've ever seen. We cannot achieve incredible, amazing, further success. Yes, you can achieve some success by yourself exclusively. But if you want to go far and further in your life, in every aspect, spiritually, financially, academically, innovatively, business wise, relationship, you got to get other people as part of the process for you to achieve incredible things. So this is really fundamental for you to know you cannot do it all by yourself. So that is why this is very, very important. And now I'm talking about emotional intelligence, okay? And we're going to look at some slides, and then we're going to share some significant things that I believe could help you and could help me as well to be better human beings and to know exactly what we need to do if we want to succeed in our life. So I'm going to share my screen, and then we're going to take it from there. And I believe that this is going to tremendously help you and support you in your own life. So let's get into this, and so we can just get on with what we're talking about today. Fantastic. Thank you so much for those that are joining. This is fundamental. This is important. Okay. It's very relevant if you want to succeed in your life. If you want to move further in your life, then you need other people to be part of the system, part of the process of you moving forward. So, emotional intelligence. If you look at the picture there, you can see that beautiful and amazing lady. You know, it looks like there's so many bots and engines and things wired all over her brain because we're controlled from so much stuff we have up here. And the way you manage what happens up here, and then the way it displays the way you act, that will significantly impact the way you are being seen or viewed by others, and for those to even have association with you or do something significant with you. So what is emotional intelligence? Because this is important. All right, so we're going to look at, what is this thing called emotional intelligence? All right, what is this thing? I mean, why is it important? Okay, why is it important? And where should we display emotional intelligence? I mean, who should have emotional intelligence? Okay, and then when should we have emotional intelligence? And then how are we going to develop and get better emotional intelligence? So all these are questions that I will try as much as I can to address in this um life today, in this challenge. And I want to challenge you emotionally today. And some of the things I might be saying might be a little bit uncomfortable with you, or you might be thinking, oh, that resonates with me. Oh, okay, I never thought of that. So I want you to be open-minded. Do you understand what I'm saying? I want you to be open-minded. It doesn't matter who you are, it doesn't matter your state. Every one of us have emotions, and we just want to find out what is emotional intelligence. Okay, so let's see what these guys are saying. This is a bit of guy, and the guy said, "Hey, Sue, what's emotional intelligence?" And then Sue said, "Well, emotional intelligence is the ability to understand and manage your own emotions, right? And the emotions of others around you effectively." I think the key word on that definition is number one is understand. Number two, emotions. These are the words now, emotions. And then effectively. Look, there's no way you're going to manage emotions of people if you don't even understand your own emotions, because we're social beings. We all have all forms of emotions. For you to even come here, I was looking at the chat, why we're all preparing and anticipating. I saw a lot of you guys, expressing some emotions of expressing some emotions of optimism. Okay. There was a lot of excitement. That's an emotion. All right. So we're going to look at types of emotion as well, just after this slide, just to give you a little bit of background of what emotions that are very common and are out there and that we express directly or indirectly without even realizing, and how it can impact our relationships with everyone: your father, your mother, your brother, your sister, your friends, your colleagues, your business partners, your pastors, and those people around you. Emotion is very, very powerful. So if you are able to, be aware of your own emotions, and then ability to control your own emotion effectively, while you are expressing your life, your views, your perspectives, your standpoints, your behaviors in such a way that other people will look at you and say, wow, this is very different. This is very unique. This is very understanding. And then that will empathically affect other people around you. So we all have to engage in interpersonal relationship once in a while. And because of that interpersonal relationship, it's important for us to know what is going on inside of us, and also to see how to understand other people better as well. Now, let's look at types of emotional intelligence. This is very, very, very important. Types of emotional intelligence. We have different types of, emotions. We have, different types of primary emotions and mixed emotions, right? If you look at the slide there, the key primary emotions is number one, joy. Joy is is something that everybody expresses in one way or the other. Okay, it's an emotion. Everybody mostly look for emotions of joy. What about acceptance? One of the incredible things about every human being is that we want to be accepted. Okay, we have different temperaments, we have different behaviors, different personalities. We came from different parents, we came from different backgrounds, we have different academic exposure, intellectual capabilities. Our ability to relate with people are very different. So you want to be accepted for who you are. You see what I mean? Because you are very different by being born from a parent. There are things, traits they've transferred in you. You lived in a different environment. You see what I mean? You went to a different school, you got exposed to different things. You read different books. You were exposed to different things in your life. So that has formed your character. That has formed the fundamentals of your core of who you are. And then you want people to accept you, right? And then you also want to accept other people as well, because we are uniquely made, we are different, and we have several things we can offer to this earth to one another if we just accept who we are. And then we have the emotion of fear. Fear comes in so many dimensions. So we have fear that can drain you, fear that can put you in a cage, fear that can subdue you, fear that can paralyze you. And then we have another fear that will motivate you, fear that will spur you to action, fear that will make you reverence God and get more wisdom from Him and get imparted in your life. So you see, this all kind of fear, and we have all these emotions. What about surprise? Things happen, you're so surprised, you're so flabbergasted, and you're so shocked and like, wow, what is going on? Some surprise is positive, and some surprise is negative. And we express these emotions in so many ways. What about sadness? Someone that died, you've lost something, you never passed an exam, you never got a job, things weren't working out for you the way it should have. So we experience sadness, but what level of sadness is acceptable? It depends on the level of emotional intelligence that you possess, and you're able to manage yourself effectively. So this is very important and crucial. What about disgusting things? We feel that. Somebody will behave in a certain way. Wow, this is so disgusting. All right. What about anger? Anger is there. In fact, even God said you should get angry, but you should not allow it to get down into some serious stuff. Don't let the sun get down to your anger, because that might get into some other stuff. So anger is something that we all experience in one way or the other. But the challenge is, do you know how to control your anger? Do you know how to put your anger in a box, or try to diffuse your own personal anger, or the anger that is being projected by others towards you? So anger is something that happens. Sometimes you get angry and you're fired up, because you just look at your life, you look at your state, you look at your family, you look at the way you are, and you say, you know what? I'm very angry with this situation. I'm angry with my circumstances. I gotta wake up. I gotta do something. I don't care whatever is happening around me. I need to move. The anger will push you to do something with your life, right? And then some other times, the anger will just keep somebody to act like a lunatic, act like he's crazy, act like he needs a doctor, a psychological, support. Otherwise, they're actually gonna kill someone, you know. And in the process, anger make people do some terrible stuff. Then what about anticipation? And I saw a lot of anticipation today. It was so powerful, so relevant. We're all anticipating, we're all looking forward to things. We wanted to, like, wow, I gotta get involved in this. I'm looking forward to the anticipation, hope, expectations. We all have that. Now, sometimes expectation can be realistic, sometimes it won't be realistic. So it's important for you to manage that. Then we now have all these mixed other emotions, like submission. Should I do that? You're in awe of God or something. Sometimes we get disappointment. Disappointment is not what everybody likes, but it's relevant. As a human being, you will be disappointed. And I just want to tell you that now. You have to be disappointed. You will be disappointed, because that is part of life. That's part of emotions that we express. So, but how do you manage disappointment? This is what we're talking about now. What about remorse? You're going to feel remorse. Oh, you said something. Oh, no, I said something. I did something. And then you feel that remorse, right? And then contempt, aggressiveness, optimism, love. These are all types of various mixed emotions that we all primarily need to have. And I've just talked about them. As you can see, some emotions are, people are proud is an emotion, right? Hate is an emotion. Jealousy is an emotion. Someone have something that you don't have. But if you are emotionally intelligent, you're not going to allow, because they have something that you don't have. It's something you're going to do about it, right? You're going to act and behave differently, because you know that, okay, I don't have that. Maybe my time is coming. But somebody that doesn't have emotional intelligence, they will be jealous, they will keep malice. In fact, they even gossip, they lie. When I see that, I just know that, oh, come on, man, your emotional intelligence need to wake up. right? You need to wake up. So when someone is jealous over other people, it's an indication emotional intelligence is low. All right. And then what about embarrassment? Trying to embarrass other people. There are several kind of emotions. My question is right inside the comment box. This is very, very important. Which one do you express well? Because we're going to take a quiz later as part of this section today. You need to just begin to ask yourself, among all these emotions, which one am I accustomed to? Which one am I attracted to? Which one do I express? And sometimes you might pat yourself in the back and say, oh, I have the best emotions and all that. But your friends, your mom, your dad, your colleagues, people are saying, hey, you got some emotions, you got some issues, man. You got to do something about it. And then you just fluffy it out of the way. You don't even think about it. You just say, well, it doesn't really matter. But then it's affecting your relationship with others, in your family, with your parents, with your colleagues and around. So you begin to look, well, how will you deal with these emotions? Because they can either mar you and make you. And guys, look, I need to say this. This is very important and this is very powerful. Emotional intelligence, for me, is the primary fundamental aspect of your life that you need to master if you want to succeed beyond your yesterday in an epic level. Oh, did you get that? I said in an epic level, not on a shallow level, not like the normal everybody kind of level. If you want to go higher, further, exceed your yesterday, smash your personal record. One of my philosophy is that you are not my competition. My competition is my yesterday performance. It's all over around me. I see that quote all the time. I talk about that quote all the time. You are not my competition. She's not my competition. My competition is me. So if you are able to understand that your competition is you, your performance of yesterday, the way you read yesterday, the way you behaved yesterday, your attitude yesterday, your character yesterday, your devotedness yesterday, your studiousness yesterday, your ability to achieve stuff that you did yesterday is something that you need to start looking forward to and exceeding. So think about the emotions that you have, and I'm going to help you. All right. This is a very practical section. I'm going to help you, and let's just see what some of the guys are saying. And I know that this is going to be a wonderful time that we're having here, and I want to really express the opportunity that we need to think about our emotions. We need to think about what we do every day, so that we don't just get ourselves into a state whereby we're not able to fully function and support each other to get the best in our life and in the life of others. All right, so let's just get some stuff guys are saying. Or you say, oh, my competition is my yesterday performance. So that is very good. Yes, that is right. Absolutely, that is really, really right. And someone is saying here, now I'm getting it. One must have a very high standard of emotional intelligence to understand others. Fantastic. That's very beautiful. That is amazing. And we have another comment. We can't view the primary emotion very clear. Is there an alternative, please? All right, sorry, I think it's because I put that stuff up there, but I've taken it out now so that you can see it going forward. Okay, someone said anger is indeed the weakest state of any individual. That's right, that's right. I love that. And someone also said disappointment is part of life. I get that. Absolutely, absolutely. Disappointment is part of life. So when you are disappointed, you just know that, yeah, that's part of life. Okay, but it's your emotional intelligence that will help you to know exactly what you need to do. And then someone say, yes, sir, Christ himself is a typical example of also needed disciples. Yes, Christ was an emotional intelligence, and he knew how to manage people and to get them to do great things while they are working with him. So this is very, very important. And I have another comment. Thank you, sir. One needs to have a high standard of emotional intelligence before he or she can relate with others. Beautiful, beautiful. So yes, please, get the comments coming, share this as well. Let other people know about this. And this is going to be an incredible section. And I believe at the end of this section, you're going to move further, you're going to move further, and things are going to happen in your life. So let's crack on now with what we have as we continue this section. I want to go to the next aspect of what we're going to be talking about. Okay. Now let's get into four key areas of emotional intelligence. Four key areas of emotional intelligence. Number one, right? We're talking about personal attributes now, right? Okay, personal attributes that you need to work on, and then we'll talk about the social attributes. But under personal attribute, we look at the first thing is self-awareness. Self-awareness, ability to know yourself. Look, I'm going to ask you a question now. Okay, who are you? Like, seriously, who are you? Do you know who you are? This is the most difficult and challenging question that most people think is easy to answer, but it isn't. Because if you have not done self-assessment on yourself, if you have not humbled yourself to finally find out who are you in relation to strength, in relation to your weaknesses, in relation to what you are able to do well and what you're not able to do, accepting where you are now, understanding that you are on your own personal lane of life and you are fully responsible, fully accountable for every actions you do. That's powerful, absolutely powerful, because you could be going all over the place, running around, trying to do different things, but if you don't understand who you are, then how will you manage the emotions we've talked about? How will you be effective in understanding what trigger your anger? What makes you scared? Why are you not able to believe others? Why are you not able to work well with others? Why are you not able to achieve that goal? Why are you procrastinating? Why are you not able to say the truth? Why are you not honest? Why are you not open to others? Why are you not pushing yourself beyond where you are? And so it's important to understand yourself. And I call it the strength and the weakness assessment. You need to assess yourself. You need to check yourself and find out, who am I? Okay, who am I? And understanding who you are will profoundly help you to know what to do going forward. Because when you are self-aware, when you know exactly what is happening inside of you, you are able to better manage yourself. And that takes me to self-management, right? We're talking about personal attributes now. This is something you have to deal with. I can't do that for you. You got to do it yourself. So understanding yourself, understanding your strengths, understanding your weaknesses, understanding your background, understanding your limitations and your pains and whatever it is, and fully knowing how to act and react based on knowing yourself, then you'll be able to manage yourself properly. Okay, you'll be able to manage your emotions properly. You'll be able to manage how you behave properly. You'll be able to manage what you do. Look, a lot of us take things for granted, and you wonder why some of your choices you are making is destroying your life, is hampering your progress, is stopping you from advancing and doing incredible things in your life. You're wondering why is this happening to me? Why is this going on in my life? And it's simply because you are not aware of what is killing you, what is affecting you, what is making you to be like this. And because of that ignorance, it's imparting your ability to relate well with people. It's fighting the ability for you to change, to adapt, to be better, and to be more flexible in achieving great things in your life. Most people have goals, ambitions. Most people are talkers. Talk, 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 talk. But when it comes for action, when it comes for doing the work, right? When it comes to actually taking decisive action, because they don't have good emotional intelligence of themselves, they're not able to pull through. I was telling you guys, yesterday about my bike riding and the breakthroughs and all that stuff. Look, most of you are listening to me, and most of you are going to watch this video later. You have this great ambition. There's something you want to do with your life, but there's something sabotaging you. There is an emotion in your life that is crippling, that is blocking you that is stopping you, that's literally imprisoning you from flying like an eagle, soaring or sailing regardless of the waves and the storms. You sail. Emotional intelligence will help you regardless of the waves and the troubles in your lives, in your family, in your path. You will sail. There's emotion, there are things happening, but you are sailing. But if you're not able to understand yourself, then how are you going to sail? How are you going to soar? How are you going to be at the top of what you do? How are you going to discipline yourself and tell yourself, I can do this, I can achieve this, I will move forward regardless? Emotional intelligence will help you to do that. And in the process, some people will like you. Okay, while you are managing yourself, I'm going to teach you something. Now, let's say all human beings in this world, all the people you know right now in your life, they are 100, right? 25% will like you, will stick with you no matter what. During the raining season, the dry season, the ups and downs in your life, they will stick with you. This is very powerful. And if you're emotionally intelligent and you understand this, you will go very far. 25% of other people, they will not like you, they will hate you. In fact, no matter what you do, you just don't know, why is this lady, why can't we, no matter what you do, this is humans now. So I'm trying to categorize human, because I'm going to go to the next social attribute stuff on emotional intelligence. 25% will stick with you, 25% will not stick with you. They just don't, they don't even want you to progress. They're happy you fail. They're happy you are on the floor. They just don't like you. No matter what you do to please them, no matter what you do, you will not win. And then we have 25% that wants to like you. They don't like you that much, but they want to join you. They want to follow you. They want to see, but they want you to give them reason why they should come out from that group of indecisiveness, whether to like you or to follow you or to support you or to join you. But I want you to prove it. And then there's another 25% of humans associated around you right now that they like you a little bit, they want to support you a little bit, but they're looking for you to do something so that they will hate you. Did you get that? You see? They're looking for something to happen to you. They're looking for something to just happen so that they will have a reason why they don't like you, they hate you, they gossip against you, they just want you not to succeed. They want to join the other group. Now, an emotional intelligent person will understand these 4 categories of people in your life. Now, regardless of what you do, self-awareness will empower you to know that you cannot please everybody on earth. I mean, come on, look at Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ could not please everybody in this world, right? That is so important. That's so powerful. And understanding that will help you to move forward and to make you change and transform as well. Now, let's go to social attributes, right? So, if you know your emotion, you'll be able to understand the emotions of other people. You will learn and read and understand people's perspective and views and standpoint, and that will help you to be more empathic. We're talking about social awareness. I told you that to go further and far, you need other people in your life. And that is why your social awareness skills must be at the top of the game. And it's something you need to develop. Understanding yourself, knowing where you are, able to control yourself, your choices, your behavior, your character. That will help you to relate well with other people. Understand the imperfection of people, the differences of people, the backgrounds of people, the challenges that people go through. That will help you to know how to relate with them very well. Sometimes, some of us will find it difficult to relate with people. It's because you don't even know yourself. You can't understand the emotion that is going on around you. You are displaying negativity, pessimism. These are emotions. You're not relatable. You're just, people just see you. Sorry to say this, but you're just awful. Like you're not somebody somebody should be around. And that's why people avoid you. So you're not able to work well with people. It's because you're not able to know what is happening in your life and what kind of emotions and signals and expression that you're giving that are chasing people away. Because if you understand this social awareness of people, of types, of their emotions, and what they're going through, their strengths and weaknesses, by observing and reading and studying and understanding people better, that will help your relationship. Okay, you'll be able to use this emotional knowledge and understanding to better manage your own self and also help you to support others by building better rapports, being more aware, and effectively having a good relationship that will help you to succeed. And this is in all spheres of life. It will help you to manage conflict better, leadership better, influence better, talking and relating with people better in your family, in your school, in your job, in your career, in your business, whatever you're doing in your relationship with the opposite sex. This is absolutely crucial so that you will advance better. Right. So let's just go now because our time, it's important for you to know that emotional intelligence, there are things you could do to aid it. There are things to do to help you to be better. And I'm just want to share a couple of those things now that will help you, your emotional intelligence. 9 ways to develop your emotional intelligence. Number 1, pay attention to how you behave. And I've said this over and over again. You just need to pay attention to how you behave. Have you asked yourself, can I befriend myself? No, that's a very good question. Have you asked yourself, can I befriend myself? Do I like myself? Behavior, right? Because if you critique yourself, self-critique is so powerful. I mean, it's not being self-pity and whatever. Just look at the areas in your life. Look at the areas in your behavior that is good and that is repulsive. Start looking at them and start working on them. That's being aware. Take responsibility for your feelings and behaviors. You said something and somebody said, look at what you said. You're very negative and pessimistic. Oh, no, it's not me. Why are you talking that? Blah, 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 blah. Why are you denying? Take responsibility. You came late. You're not punctual. Okay? You're very hard to agree with people. You're always stubborn and, people don't really like people that don't want to move forward. You're not very optimistic. Then check it. If you're self-confident, you believe in yourself, you know yourself, you're very eloquent, you know how to help other people, support people, you are positive, exude that. Check that. Say, wow, this is good. This is amazing. I could be better. Develop yourself further. Practice responding rather than reacting. Most people, because they have low emotional intelligence, they just react. They just blow things out of proportion. Very tiny little things, they will sweat. They will get angry. They will talk. They will rake. Sometimes they hit things. Wow, that person need help urgently, right? Practice responding when something happens. Just just be calm, which is an emotion, and actually say, why did this happen? Why did he or she say this thing? Is it something real? Is it true? Why am I acting like this? What is going on with me? Why did they do this? Ask questions. That will help you to respond better. Create a positive environment. This is very important. I'm sorry to say, not every human being on earth is positive. You could be positive. You could learn to be positive. Some people are very negative, and everything about them is just pessimistic. They are never excited or anticipatory. They never hope for anything. Now, if everybody around you is just, very negative and they're never saying anything that will spur you up, it's going to affect you. So you need a positive environment, a group of people. You see how I have this lockdown challenge. This group is amazing. People are talking, people are positive. I've been seeing a lot of comments and all that, which is great. Don't just do it here. Have it as where you are, regardless of where you are in the world. It's absolutely important to form a group of like-minded people that will spur you to action and do great things. Be observant and use the pause often. Sometimes you don't just act, just pause. Be calm, right? Because you're developing yourself, you're developing your emotions. Ask yourself, what kind of emotion do I express? Because love will conquer anything. Love is very powerful. Affection, empathy is very powerful to solve a lot of issues and problems, right? Practice empathizing with yourself and others. Try as much as you can, to empathize, to have compassion with other people. Know your stressors. What are the things that are triggering some of these emotions inside of you? Is it lack of job? Is it lack of not studying? Is it all the time saying you don't have enough time to hit deadlines? What are the things stressing your life? Is it that you have lost your mom, your dad? There's bereavement in your family. There's something happened to your sister, or there's something in the environment that is not just supporting your overall progress. You just need to find out what is the thing that is triggering some of these emotions inside of you, because it will help you to move forward. Bounce back from every adversity is important. Don't sit on the floor. Muhammad Ali said that you are not defeated after you are falling on the floor and you get up. You are defeated when you're on the floor and then you refuse to get up. Then you are defeated. So do not allow adversities to defeat you. Remember, you need to exceed your yesterday. And finally, when criticized, don't take offense. Instead, ask, what can I learn? Have you think about the last time someone criticized you? Someone says something, it could be positive, it could be negative. How did you react? How did you take it? You know, did you sleep? Did you not sleep? Did you get some other people and begin to gossip and get angry? Did you smash the door? Did you get angry? What is it? What is the emotions? When somebody criticizes you, look at the way you talk. And then you say, wow, how dare you? And you get angry, or maybe your parents said, why are you lazy? Why are you lazy? Every time you're oversleeping, you're overeating, and you're like, what? And then you get angry with your parents, you are sad, and or somebody sent a comment to you on Facebook or test you in a particular way, and then you are fuming, you are angry. You take your call and you scream, you shout, and you scream, you shout, and you are angry. Wow. And that's a sign emotional intelligence is very low, very, very low. Okay. So when you are criticized, one thing, we don't like to be criticized. Nobody likes criticism. I'm telling you the truth, but if you are emotionally intelligent, you understand that criticism is okay. It's very easy to say, criticize people, they will be all right. Give some people feedback, they will be all right. But I'm telling you, in reality, most people don't like it. So it takes someone that have understand that is key to know exactly what you need to do and how you need to act, because that will get you into a more difficult position. All right. So let's just look at a couple of comments again before we continue. Thank you so much for all those that are providing their comments. I'm really excited, and I believe that we're learning a lot of things. I have someone saying here, you are not defeated when you are falling to the ground, but defeated when you remain. That's good one, sir. Thank you very much. And then we also have one say, love is powerful, no doubt. Absolutely. Okay. Social awareness says you need people in your life to go far. Absolutely, that is so key. Then I love this. Otherwise, another 25 are looking for reason to join the hatred group. Yeah, you got me there. Yeah, that's absolutely correct. That 25 here, they're just looking for a way to bring you down, and then there are another 25 others won't stick with you. That's fine. Absolutely. It's also good for you to know that they will not stick with you. So you just need to make sure you know how to navigate yourself going forward. Then we have others that say something always sabotage people's decision in life. But thanks for emotional intelligence. Absolutely. That is really, really powerful. And then another one says strength, weakness, assignment. Wow, wow. That is good. That is good. That is good. That is good. I don't even know how I am sometimes. I may know, but not every time. You see, this person is being honest as well, telling me, how things are. So thank you, Godwin. Thank you, Extra, for all your comment. You guys have been good. Solomon, this is fantastic. I love you guys. Thank you so much for being part of this group. This is great. So I'm really excited about this, and I know that we are going to do great things, and things in our lives will not remain the same. So just take this few second break. Awesome, awesome. So this is beautiful, and I'm hoping that we are going to continue to finalize what we're talking about. Like I told you, this section I really wanted to go deep, and I wanted to make sure that we understand exactly what we're doing. So let's just go in now and see how we can wrap up this section and see what you can do to continue to improve your life. Right. So let's look at some examples quickly. Let's say if you want to develop awareness of others, let's say a model called applying the cash model, describing applied emotional intelligence by Sparrow and Knight 2006. This looks like this. So if you want to know more people, be more aware of other people, number one is knowledge. That is the K. Reading about awareness of others, understanding what is and how you can develop it. Understanding people, like I said, knowing different types of temperament, different type of personalities, that knowledge is very, very powerful. Now, after you've had that knowledge, because you want to be more aware of others, what's your attitude? So understanding and challenging the negative attitude you have connected towards other people will help you. Let's say, for instance, he doesn't listen to me, so why should I listen to him? Do you see now? So that's an attitude. Okay, and that's whether your emotional intelligence is up or down. Because if someone said something to you and you're not happy, you're paying eye for an eye. The question is, are you sure that's the right approach and right attitude? So you need to challenge some of the negative attitude that you have already about trying to know other people, trying to understand other people. Now, the other thing is skill. Okay, practicing using knowledge you have learned about actively listening to others, listening to say what you mean in terms of your body language, in terms of the message you express. That is so powerful. Listening is a powerful skill. Many times we want to talk. John Maxwell said, most people listen to reply and to talk, but they don't listen to understand. When someone is speaking, when we're saying, the quick thing you need to do is wait. What is he saying? What she's saying? You know, that practice of listening effectively, active listening skill will really help you to understand people better and for people to know that you care and you're very observant. And finally, is habits. Gradually changing the way you act when in conversation with others, paying more attention, interrupting people less, and asking more open-ended questions to understand them better. Okay, when you're sharing, when you're discussing with people, sometimes when somebody's talking to you, people are on their phones, people are looking at something else, people are not paying attention. Then how would you understand the people? You're not asking open-ended questions to find out more. You're not responding back. You're not nothing, whether you're following, whether you're not following. You're not slow to understand. You are quick to talk. Even God said that we should be slow to speak, but quick to hear. We've got two ears. So it's important for you to develop your emotional intelligence. You need to use your ear to hear and to be actively understanding what someone is saying, because that will profoundly help your relationship with others. Now, we're going to talk about emotional intelligence quiz. This is very, very important. As part of the description of this video, I'll put a link, and I want everyone that's watching this and is going to watch this later for you to click on that link. Don't do it now, but I'm just saying it's important for you to understand your emotional intelligence level. And let me just be honest with you here, that a lot of you are going to be very shocked how emotionally intelligence level that you have. That's okay. That's fine. Don't cheat. Okay, answer the question to the best of your ability. You're going to do it by yourself. It's not a group thing to do it individually, and then you will know exactly what is the problem and the challenge that you face. The emotions that are up there and the emotions that are down here, the emotions that are sabotaging you, the emotions that are helping you. Every one of us have the areas that we need to work on. So I want you to take your time to answer these questions. Yeah, one of them might take a little bit longer, but I want you to just fill all the details, answer the questions honestly, knowing that you are trying to build your emotional intelligence. Because if you master this, if you're an emotionally intelligent male, emotionally intelligent female, your relationship spiritually, financially, academically, with people, your friends, your siblings, all kind of relationship that you have that want to push you and make you a better person and exceed your yesterday. Just like the Middle East Life Pro Academy will believe that your yesterday is your competition, not what people do or say around you. Your competition is your yesterday performance. So that quiz is relevant. Click on the link after this section, go through it, understand your own emotional levels, look at the recommendations, do something about your emotional level, because it will profoundly help you and support you to move forward. So I'm just going to take random question from here. Say, I do not become defensive when criticized. And you need to answer strongly disagree or disagree, neither agree or disagree, agree or strongly agree. There are a couple of things. You say, I tend to postpone and avoid discussing toughy topics. Are you that kind of person? Do you strongly agree? Do you not strongly agree? So look at each of those questions and answer them, by yourself, and be honest about it. The result is going to come out, and that will be an interesting section for you. So now, the homework. I've told you part of the homework, but a couple of things I want you to share. So share where you have used intrapersonal and interpersonal intelligence to increase your relationship, either at work, school, or anywhere you did appropriate. Okay, so it's important for you to know this, that intrapersonal relationship, how with yourself, how you understand your emotions, how you behave, and then interpersonal is with others. Among the 9 ways to develop your emotional intelligence, which are the areas you will focus more on, and which are the areas that you need to do better, or the areas that you're struggling right now, or the areas that you need to improve, or the area that you're even doing very well at. So look at the areas that you need to be better at, the areas that you're struggling, and see how to move forward with it. Use the cash model to discuss how you can improve on the areas identified above, especially the challenging areas in your life. Why do you believe emotional intelligence is critical in your relationship success? And at all types of relationship, you can put your comment in the comment box below and share your thoughts about that, and then take the test on facial expression and see where you need to improve and become more empathic. This is very, very powerful. I did it, was beautiful, was amazing. It will just push you and make you realize, wow, this is me. I look at the comments, some people are saying the things I wanted to do, the things I wanted to get better at, and unfortunately things are a little bit different. So what we're saying is that do it, and it will really, really support you. Provide your comment in the box. Now, the other one is any questions, okay? Any questions, I want you to type your questions in the comment box below, and we shall be able to support you and to get things better for you as well. So that is what we are talking about in this section, and I believe it's been very, very helpful for you, and it supported you to be better and to know exactly what you need to do going forward. So I just want to play a video very quickly, and then we're going to come back, just a summary of myself and what we do, and then I will come back and summarize this section, because I believe we are about to unleash ourselves to a better version of us.
Limitless Life Pro is a knowledge-based academy for those who want more from their lives than just leaving it to chance. Within our academy, we focus on taking action daily to move you closer in realizing your goals, purpose, and dreams in life. Our mission is to empower, motivate, educate, help, and inspire people to live satisfied and fulfilled lives. Through focused collaboration with our experts in the fields of entrepreneurship, wealth building, fitness, leadership, relationships and family life, and spiritual life, we are able to provide you with the knowledge to transform into the best version of yourself. Limitless Life Pro Academy is founded by Chindah Chindah, an author, transformational and motivational speaker, a life and relationship coach, entrepreneur, husband, father, and youth leader. Limitless Life Pro Academy. I can, I will. No limitation.
Fantastic. So, guys, I just want to say that it's been a pleasure. It's been amazing. Let's look at some comments here before we wrap up. What if we take our emotional intelligence as a weakness? Then that is a little not too clear for me. But I will look at that later when we get into that section. How long does it take for one to develop emotional intelligence? Okay, to be honest with you, it depends. It depends on how hungry you want to change your stuff, right? Your emotional intelligence can start changing from today. It can take, a year, 100 years, depending, right? I know 100 years is quite a long time. But what I want to say is that, if you are serious about developing your emotional intelligence, you can start seeing changes, within 3 months, within 4 weeks, if you're really serious about it. But you need to zoom down. You need to really go deep into yourself, because understanding yourself and knowing exactly what you need to do about yourself, you will see changes, and the way you respond to other people will be very, very different as well. So that is very, very important for us to know. Now, someone say, I can't wait to take my quiz. This is another discovery for me, and I'm so excited. Thank you so much. I can see another emotion there: excitement, enthusiasm, anticipation. That is fabulous. That is great. Thank you so much. And then someone is, I say, what if people take our emotional intelligence for a weakness? Now, let me tell you something. Okay, I understand the question now. Your emotional intelligence, if you're emotionally intelligent person, you're not weak. You are the strongest person. Okay. Now, think about, let me give an example of Jesus Christ. I just love that sometimes. There are a lot of things that he did to Christ. Christ had the opportunity and power to call legions of angels, even when he was supposed to be arrested, but he didn't. Even when they were beating him up based on facts and biblical truths, he was spattered upon, he was beaten, was rejected. They even lied against him. You remember when Christ did something and healed someone, and they said, oh, he's using the power of the devil, the spirit of Beelzebub. How did Jesus react? There's so many times Jesus Christ display high level of emotional intelligence in the Bible, in the scriptures, and it's phenomenal. I've researched it myself, and I say, wow, Jesus is an incredible master of emotional intelligence. But at the end of the day, he died on the cross together, and then the Bible says he's been given a name that is above other name, that the mention name of Christ. Do you see the reward? So what's the point of fighting the Sanhedrin and the Pharisees and the scribes? What's the point of getting angry and shouting? What's the point of saying, well, I healed, and then someone said, oh, it's because you used the spirit of the devil? What's my problem with that? So Jesus understood that, right? So what am I trying to say is your emotional intelligence is not a weakness, even if people think it's a weakness. When you are a nice person, when you're very empathic, you know when to say no, you know when to say yes, you know how to manage your time. You know how to manage your relationship with other people. You understand your strengths and your weaknesses, the emotions. You express yourself differently. This is very, very powerful. So if you're emotionally intelligent and people think that you're weak and people think that you are not, you are just being carry around or whatever, well, that is to their loss, because you're very strong. And I can tell you, you're going to go very far. All right. So don't let anybody tell you emotional intelligence as person is a weak person, because you will go further than that. Yes, sir, you are not weak if you are intelligent emotionally. In fact, I really want to be able to understand people's emotions better so I can succeed in an epic level. Fantastic. That's exactly what we're saying. So it is very, very important for you to get that into your mind, and understanding that if you understand people better and know how to relate and talk to people better, even in your relationship, in your marriage, in your family, among your siblings, your parents, a lot of relationship will be strongly improved and hugely impacted, and you will see the profound results that you're going to be getting because your emotional intelligence level is changed and improved. So we're going to wrap up now, and I want to say thank you so much for everyone. Provide your comment, continue to put stuff in there, and let's ensure that more people hear about this, and let's support each other, because emotional intelligence is powerful, it's profound. Personally, in my life, it has made me achieve incredible results. It has connected me with a lot of people. They said your network is your net worth. Think about that. If you want to go further and far, man, you need to get some amazing people in your life. You need to be able to relate well with people. You need to be able to know how to talk and how to manage people's emotions very well, because that will incredibly impact you. Every people that have achieved incredible things in their lives, whether in football, whether in science, whether in acting, whether in music, everything you can think about in terms of achievement, that the world call achievement and tangible progress in their lives, is not done just by one person single-handedly. No, there are relationships that have helped people to get to the top. And that's what I believe that you also need, so that you can get to the top and also succeed in a way that it will impact your life and impact other people as well. So emotional intelligence is the ability to be aware of your emotions and emotional states of others with a proactive position to respond appropriately to any internal or external act. So your emotional responses are directly proportional to your ability to effectively manage situations when you are or not in control. So I want to say thank you so much for joining, and I wish you guys all the best. Put the comment, share, discuss, go and do your emotional intelligence quiz, and then see the results, comment, share, and let's ensure that when I see you again, I will see you another level of a person in terms of emotionally intelligent. Keep improving, keep getting better, because you can, you will, no limitation. Remember, yesterday is your target. You need to exceed your yesterday. Thank you very much, and I wish you guys all the best. Have a beautiful day and a beautiful weekend. Take care now. Bye.